We are live. Of course, the thing is probably going to take a few minutes before it actually goes live. I should get an alert on my phone. I'm going to go ahead and do the batteries and the ground power. Iris to align. Or should I say nav, because it's not actually align, it's nav to align them for some reason. That working for you? Can you hear me?
I'm sorry, I had you muted in Discord. Or I was muted. Yeah, everything's working.
Great. Alright, what am I missing? Emergency lights.
Let me get up my Project Fly going.
So, how do we want to split the tasks on this?
I mean, I guess you could be flying for this leg, and then, I mean, if it works out, we'll just turn around and go Burbank back to San Francisco, I guess.
Yep.
What's our call sign?
SWA 5684.
Still there?
Yeah, I'm here. You hear me?
Okay. Yeah. You just got quiet, so I wasn't sure if you're still here.
Turning on some lights. It's a little dark in here. Guess I'll hit the start flight leg.
Yeah, go ahead.
Wow, it's quite a bit louder than it usually is. Hold on. What the? That thing did not save itself. Oh, I didn't hit save. Remember when I was playing with the tablet?
Oh, you didn't hit save configs?
No, I did not. These need to be on 5, not 10.
Okay.
2500.
Are you hearing that when I did that, or?
Yeah, I can hear them.
Okay, damn it. Let me go back in here again.
Guys, the Leo's on board.
Do you know what that says? Is she saying the wheels on board or the meals on board?
I don't know. I've never actually understood what she says there. Right. What was the flight number?
5684.
Okay, we're gonna be off. Okay.
There was another total noise lock. There we go.
Make sure the auto throttle is set to There's a setting in there to I think it's on there by default, but the
Yeah, the only thing I've had an issue with is the Hey, it's
auto
moving.
throttle. Yeah, auto throttle engage lock throttle.
Yeah.
Yeah,
like-
it's on. Okay, sorry, I think I hit it on you.
Okay, well, I think we're good. Okay, all right. Let's go ahead and tell it where we are. KSFO. And that gate, what was that gate again? Was it a B gate? No, it wasn't, was it? I don't remember what that gate was.
I think it was A25.
Okay. Okay, may I set that to a line a little too quick?
That's fine.
Do you want to go ahead and take care of the fuel and the packs and all that stuff?
Since you're on that side, I don't really want to mess with it. So you do the fuel. I'll do the overhead stuff once you're done with that.
Okay.
I'll let you program the FMC and all that since you got the 4 stripes today.
Crap, if I could actually type correctly. What did I say it was? 5684. Runway of departure. 28 right.
I guess I should pull my charts up.
Out of the this doesn't look right. Actually, yeah, it is. Sorry, never mind.
I'll compare it to the charts in a second just to make sure. We'll double check each other on it. Let's see. In Burbank, I guess I should just pull the charts that you sent me. Oh wait, I quit asking. Roker 2.
This has definitely been updated because the texturing on the FMC and everything is just, it's a little bit nicer. Not that it wasn't great before, but it's definitely changed. And then you know, I made a rookie mistake. Actually, no, I didn't. What is the difference between ILSY and ILSZ?
For which airport?
Burbank. On the arrival and the approach.
Let me pull the approach plates up. We're going 8.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. You have Y and you have Yankee Zulu, right?
Yep.
Zulu is coming from the. Jay Burbank is weird. Okay, hold on. I think we're gonna be Yankee. Nope, it doesn't. No, it's the same. It's. What's our transition? We are.
RD
Broker.
hot. Broker 2 is the star. The transition. RD HOT.
Okay, hold on. Let me pull the plate up real quick to make sure. Okay, yeah, I see that. It's gonna take us all the way to. Mark or E-Hunt? Or E-Munt? E-Hunt. Oh, that's if we're landing 3-3. Sorry. Okay, so Mikey is the last fix then. I don't think it matters, honestly. You can just do Zulu. I'm looking at the plate here. Zulu makes sense.
I think I might have screwed this up. I guess we're gonna find out. Let's get over to...
I can look at it. Okay, runway 8. Let me pull the sit up here. Let me know when you're
No, it doesn't. It doesn't look bad actually. I'm going through the plan on the ND here.
So we should be Westla is our first RNAV fix. Right?
Right.
Okay, then yep, port.
Yep.
Then yep, then Cisco is a transition it looks like.
Yeah.
Okay, and then I don't have the rest of the plan pulled up, but then we should be hitting Red Hot at some point.
Well, let's go. We go to Honks, then Purple, then Excel, then yeah, they're fine. But yeah, we get to. Well,
I don't see Red Hot on there. 'Cause we should be Red Hot, Honks, Purple.
no, it's right there.
Oh, there it is.
Hot.
Okay, yeah, Red Hot. Hit next. Honks, Purple. Yep. Zell, U2. Go back. U2 Trav. Why does it say Trav? Oh, yeah, Trav. And then Zep.
No, Roka, and then Zep.
Roker. Oh, yep, you're right. Roker, Zep. Everything is, there's like 3 fixes all clustered on this chart. Okay, Zep, then Ivans.
Yeah.
Yep, and then Mikey, and then
Zilix.
it should be E-Hunt, but let me pull the Zulu plate real quick. Silex, yeah, that's fine. We can just go direct to Silex, and that puts us right where we need to.
Yeah,
Yep,
look,
you're
it
good.
puts us right on. Okay. Put that
Okay,
back.
so that's executed then.
Yeah, turn
Let me
my
just
flight
put our-
director on.
Yeah. I just put the TCAS on.
Okay. Let me see. What else do we need to do? I should probably get some fuel in this thing
Yep.
before I do anything else. Okay. Where was it? Ground.
Do you have the ground?
service.
Do you have the ground power on? How are we powered right now? You're just running on the battery. Okay, we gotta get
No.
the.
It says available. We are connected to ground power.
Oh, okay, okay, sorry.
I think it's because there's an auto connect on startup now as an option.
No, I'm just used to seeing the GPU outside, but it's not on there.
This is like different to what I'm used to seeing.
I'm gonna turn the all this on up here.
There's a call fuel truck button now.
Yeah. I'm
How-
just
I
getting
wonder-
the.
I wonder how gigantic that fuel truck's gonna be.
What's our cruising altitude?
It's actually not a bad fuel truck. 31,000, flight level 31.
And Burbank is basically sea level, I'm pretty sure. Let me double check. Yikes. Runway 8 is a tiny runway.
How big?
5,800 feet.
Nah. Auto brake too.
Dude, are we gonna make that? I mean, it's at sea level. It's actually 700 feet sea level. Yeah, it's gonna have to be our brakes too, because that's
Or 3. Okay. How does that feel? Let me get the block. $11.45. Can never get this. Excuse me. I can never get this to be completely exact. Close enough, but
yeah. If it's off by a few pounds or whatever, it's not the end of the world.
eh. Yeah. So we got a zero fuel weight of 132.8, and on the plan it says 133.5 is the estimated.
That's close enough.
So, but it also says estimated. It doesn't say exact. So
yeah, as
there's
long as
obviously
it's
a reason behind that.
as
As long as
it's
it's not
close.
over the max of 138.3.
Right.
All right.
I'm gonna get the MCP panel programmed. So, our top altitude, it's only 3,000 feet. Okay, I'm just gonna take us up to the cruising then of 31,000.
So,
Sticks so long.
let me see. Planned fuel for the trip is I have to do the calculation. 5181, is that right?
Let me pull the chart up here. Where did it go? Oh, here it is. Fuel.
But I
Block
know there
fuel
was
should be
a-
11,000.
Yep, what
So
you got right
11,000.
here.
Yep.
But like the planned fuel, like doing the calculation on that, is it like trip plus the 15 minutes for the APU?
But that auto gets. You don't have to put that in.
What, the planned fuel?
Yeah, because you just once you input the fuel on the tablet, it should all autofill when you hit the weight.
Well, this bit doesn't here where it says plan/fuel.
I just usually keep that blank. Like put your cost index in, so cost index is 8.
Oof, fucking hell. Trying
And
to save
then-
fuel. 310 on the
Yeah.
which it wouldn't take that. Why did it not take it?
I think you just do 310. I don't think you have to put the backslash.
See, it's
Yeah.
all this jumping back and forth between Airbus and this. Yeah, you would usually put that in there. But we don't have
I
to.
mean, yeah, you can just do the 11,459 then, right? I don't ever mess with that, honestly. I usually just leave it blank. Do you want to put the? Yeah, go ahead and do a D rate. Yeah, that's fine. Go back to the other page. Go back to your init page. Put the cruise winds at 281 at 38. And then IC deviation is just do 8. Just type in the number 8. Yep. Okay,
Yeah.
everything else is good.
Where'd you get that
And then we
info
just-
from? Same place that you
Yeah, it's right here on the sim brief.
Oh, I didn't even look at that. Oops.
Yeah, it's fun.
Oh yeah, it is. I never even look at it. I should do that. I never put that in there.
D-rate takeoff. Do we just need to do the, yep. So flaps 5, yep. CG trim 4.81. I'll do right now.
That wouldn't work because there's no hydraulics.
It works on this. You're right, technically, but it still works. It let me do it. Okay, so what would the V speeds?
Sorry, let me pull that back up again.
All right, 147 is V2, so.
So your takeoff is gonna be 138 plus 10 or plus 15.
It's usually 147 plus 15, so whatever that is.
147 V2, yeah. not based on V1.
Yeah, I usually do plus V2 because that's when you're supposed to be in the air already. What is that, 163? I mean, it really doesn't matter because we're gonna hit VNAV pretty quickly anyway, and the plane's gonna do its thing. So, okay, so pre-flight's complete. We just need to
I feel like
start
I'm
the
zoomed out more than I'm usually zoomed out. That's a bit weird. Since I jump, it's usually 95.
Okay. Oh, we don't want to mess with your
monitor.
settings since we're connected.
That's weird. It's because I zoomed out to look at the fuel truck.
Do we have center?
Now it's fine. I just got back in and now it's okay.
Yeah, sometimes it does that. Actually, no, we can keep that on ground power. We gotta wait for the EDU gens to kick in.
Okay, I'm gonna say welcome to everyone.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, for the flight deck. Welcome aboard. They're going to be underway shortly for the first leg. These 3 wonderful flight attendants, give them your attention as we push and taxi. They're going to give you plenty of attention en route. Enjoy the flight. We'll talk to you once airport.
Alright, I'm just waiting on the APU to be available. You can go ahead and ditch the gate if you want. Alright. APU's up. Bleeds are on.
Let me pre-plan the pushback. Oh, you can plan the pushback if you want.
I think you're gonna have to, because I think you're the since you're the master, I think you have to do it.
Okay, what direction do we want to go? I didn't even look. Let me pull up chart list. I need to see the airport and I need to put the little thing on it so I can see where I am. Airport info. There we go. Alright. Am I taking out for 228, right? Yeah. So we wanna... Wow, that's gonna be quite the pushback. That's a long pushback.
Yeah, I guess it depends on where we're at. I mean, you can just push us. Yeah, it's a little long. You can just push us
Ground to
anywhere,
cockpit,
really.
plan acknowledged. Call me through the menu when you are ready.
Okay, we're ready for pushback.
Let's say anti-ice. We don't
Let me
need
get rid of
anti-ice.
the
I'm gonna put anti-collision on.
Are we flipped over to APU?
Yes, we are APU. We've got bleed pressure.
Flight attendants prepare for departure. Cross check and all call. Thank you.
Ground to cockpit, tow is driving up.
Tow is driving up.
All right, we've got everyone strapped in. Give us a ring if you need anything.
Thank you.
I'm gonna leave your door open. I want to hear your announcements. I'm leaving the door open.
I'm gonna go ahead and clear the recall out. What's that say? Anti-skid and op. Alright, TCAS is set. I already said that. We're not gonna mess with the radios. Are you gonna do takeoff?
Good afternoon, welcome aboard Southwest Airlines.
Okay.
I'll
All
do
doors
land,
and hatches
you
are
can do
closed.
takeoff.
Ready to connect.
Luggage is completely underneath the seat in front of you or in one of the overhead
I'm
bins.
gonna request control though.
Shortly after takeoff, we will be serving complimentary juice, coffee,
I do-
and soft drinks.
One,
The
one,
overwing window exits designated an emergency
I need to
exit
check my
row.
tiller though when we push
If
back.
you're
Oh,
seated in this
it does
row,
work.
please
Is that
remember to
moving?
take the
Yeah, it's moving.
information card in
Okay,
your seat
yeah,
back
now we're
pocket.
good.
If you have a condition that would prevent you from performing the functions listed on the card, let us know.
Go ahead
We will
and
be
flip me the
happy to
controls.
assist you. Ladies and gentlemen, in order for us to push
There you
back
go.
from the gate,
Okay, there we go.
please check to
Let me
make sure
test
your
mine
seatbelt
out here, make
fasteners
sure.
fastened, seat backs and tray tables are in their full upright and locked position. All cell phones and electronic equipment need to be turned off at this time.
Tow connected and bypass pin inserted. Release parking brake.
Okay.
We have everyone take their seats and put their seatbelts on. After that photo. Thank you.
Alright.
Thanks for choosing
Chill
Southwest
break.
Airlines. Slide
Oh, I already
doors.
did.
Oh, my bad.
Starting pushback, and you may start engines.
You want to start engines? You want me to start engine?
I can do it. I gotta mess with the bleeds though real quick. Alright, starting number 2.
Will you pretend to have your attention for just a moment? We'd like to point out the safety features of our Boeing 737.
Oh, that
Firmly
noise.
fasten your seatbelt, slide the flat end into the buckle. To unfasten
You still want the
this
door
one,
open?
buckle, it will release.
Yeah.
Your seatbelt should
Okay.
be worn tight and low across your hips.
I love listening to the announcements. It just adds to the realism.
Alright, 25, fuel. EGT is up.
In the event of a water evacuation, use the life vest under your seat. Only remove it if told to do so. Remove the pouch, take out the vest. Place the vest over your head, wrap the strap around your waist, and buckle it in the front. Once outside the aircraft, pull on the red tab to inflate, to manually
I could
inflate,
start number
slow it,
2,
giving your shoulder.
start number 1.
Once again, please check to make sure your seatbelts are securely fastened. Seat backs and tray tables are in their full upright and locked position. And all your luggage is stowed
They made
within
some
the
adjustments to
aisle
the
clear.
sounds.
Non-smoking flight. Smoking is never allowed in
They're a
aircraft
little
lounge
more
flights.
spatial.
Federal law also prohibits tampering
Yeah, the
with
sounds on this have
safely
always been
storing any smoke
superb.
detectors in
As I'm
aircraft
turning to the
lounge.
left,
Federal
it's coming out of my left ear more than it is my
also
right.
require passenger compliance.
Alright, 25,
With
fuel.
passenger information signs, posted placards,
EGT
and crew
up.
members' instructions regarding seatbelts and smoking. Although we don't anticipate a change
Alright,
in
stable.
cabin
Good start,
pressure,
number 1.
four yellow oxygen
There's the
masks
starter.
across the compartment
I'm gonna put
overhead.
'em on continuous.
Stop screaming. Let go of your neighbor. Pull them on the mask into the plastic tubing, slowly extend and place the mask
Switch the
over your
engine
nose and mouth
gens.
and breathe normally.
APU coming
Please be aware
off.
the bags may not
Leads
inflate
back
or start
on.
receiving oxygen. If you're seated with a child or someone acting
Turn
like
the probe
one,
heats
put your
on.
mask on first
Engine
and top
over.
up with theirs.
And we'll wait for the taxi lights for pushback to
That's
complete.
it for new nose back, relax, enjoy the flight.
Do a flight control check real quick. Full rights, full left, full back, full forward. I'm gonna wait to do the rudder until he stops.
Yeah.
I'll let you get the parking brake.
Operation complete. Go ahead and set the parking brake. Disconnecting tow. Stand by.
Go ahead. Brakes, RTO. Flaps 5.
So weird, I didn't hear the flap noise when you moved it.
Oh, I heard it.
Do you engage LNAV and VNAV on the ground? I mean, there's talk about you can do that versus you can't do that.
Yeah, it's an RNAV departure, so we can do it now. If it were vectors out, like if it was like a
Tow is
one-way heading.
disconnected and bypass pin has been removed. Hand signal on the left. We'll see you next time and have fun up there.
If it was like fly runway heading or whatever, then you wouldn't do
Taxi
LNAV.
lights on.
Wheel well on. Strobe steady on. Runway turnoffs. Everything else looks good up top. I'm gonna just test the rudder real quick. Rudder's good. Let me put my charts up here real quick.
Well, I can tell you want to go pretty much. There's a couple of ways you can do this.
We just go Alpha Foxtrot, or we're going 2-8, right?
Yeah. So either way, you're gonna end up crossing a bunch of runways.
I'm just gonna go Alpha Foxtrot and then just cross at Charlie all the way around. All right, brakes off. I'm gonna do a configuration check. Just okay, we're not configured. What did we forget? Flaps are set.
The speed
Auto
brake, is it sticking out in a weird way? Yeah.
Is that it?
Yeah, I think that was it. And you could hold the brakes and try it again. There you go.
Okay, that's good. Brakes are good.
I got great frame rates at this airport. 69, 70.
Oh wait, I'm gonna be on Bravo. Okay, I'll just take Bravo instead. Clear right, clear left.
Well, I guess you could do that. Because I mean, H would drop you down under to G, but it doesn't matter.
Yeah, I just don't want to cross 20 runways. That's the only thing. Yikes, I'm getting some stutter.
Yeah, I was like, I'm really smooth.
Throttle quadrant's not behaving.
Yeah, they're out of whack right there.
Yeah, it's my throttles. It's also like the orientation's throwing me off because I'm not used to being in the right seat. Alright, we're coming up. We're gonna make a little bit of a weird left here.
You're going like really fast too.
Southwest, man. Alright, so I'm gonna hang a right on Foxtrot, which is right here. Clear both ways. I'm gonna go and cross one left.
Okay, runway lights on when you cross the runway.
I'm getting this like, are you getting this weird stutter?
I always get micro stutters, but no, it's pretty good.
Okay.
Not having any issues. I got really high frame rates.
Yeah, my frames are good. It's just the stuttering.
That's
I'm
another
crossing
runway, right?
one
Okay.
right.
I'll keep those.
Clear
those
right,
lights on.
clear left.
What would you do if it wasn't clear? It would be like freaky because we don't have any traffic enabled.
Yeah, it's just out of habit. Just real woke,
Yeah.
I guess. Like if it was like untowered, but normally you would be towered, obviously.
Okay, we can turn the
And,
lights back off for now.
I need to go this. I just put my charts up to. Yeah, that's the right way. That would have been awkward if I would have. That's like a really weird way of doing a
We need to get some
right there.
physically printed checklists at some point too. I know there's ones on this tablet, but I'd rather just have them in front of me so that I can be going through things as they're in front of me.
Yeah. Alright, so we'll hang a right, or sorry, a left here. We're gonna cross to a left.
So I'll get our landing lights back on. And then we'll go right to it right, so let me turn off the runway turn-offs.
Hey, Conky5, thanks for the
toast
host,
it.
buddy. Appreciate that.
If your runway turn-offs stay on, taxi comes off. Let's get our logo light. Wing.
Clear for departure.
Hey, man, thanks a lot for the host, brother. Appreciate it.
Been clear for departure. Enjoy the flight.
Alright, I got landing lights on.
Okay, the cabin is secured. Have a good flight.
Okay.
Alright. Cleared.
It's beautiful. The shadows in this cockpit, so good looking.
Alright, 40%. Not quite straight. Alright. And... Toga. Wait, auto throttle. Toga.
Yeah.
knots.
I'm not getting any engine sound in the cockpit, it's weird.
You're not? I'm getting tons of it. V1. Rotate.
Come on. There we go.
Positive right, gear up.
Gear up.
$400.
Alright, put a hand flat here for a little bit.
Okay, gear locked.
Go flaps 1 for me.
1,000.
Ooh.
And flaps clean.
Flaps clean. Turn that off. Kill the turn-offs.
Yeah, my engine sounds are a little janky. I'm getting plane noise, but no engines. Weird. Yeah, it sounds all weird. My sounds are jacked up.
That sucks. Check the iPad settings once you
Yeah.
once you get the autopilot activated, because I mean it sounds okay with me, but yeah. Oh my gosh, the water looks incredible.
Can you go command command A for me?
Yep. Autopilot activated. We lost VNav.
It's fine.
Oh, there we
What's
go.
that? It's weird. Okay, that's
Were
good.
you still holding the control when I hit VNav?
I let go of it, like right when you hit it. I don't know. I must have nudged it.
Oh wow! I'm looking out of the window at the water. It looks so good.
Yeah, I've got the water mod in too. It looks pretty nice. Hello, everybody from Conky Stream. Appreciate you guys joining in today. Water textures. Share cockpit. Yeah, this is like our second or third time doing it, us two together. It's a little buggy. Well, it's not buggy. It just takes a lot of work to get it configured properly because literally everything's got to be the same. Scenery, ortho, plane, all the versions got to be the same. So
Those hills as well. Oh my goodness. This is a beautiful departure.
yeah, dude, San Francisco is such a great city to fly out of. Yeah, with the different sceneries, you can't really, like, him and I, like, we had an issue in Vegas where he had a different ortho version than me, and we couldn't fly out of Vegas.
VNAV deactivated itself again.
Why is it doing that?
Oh, some fog just rolled in.
Yeah, I'm getting it too.
Okay, we're approaching 10,000. Landing lights off.
Yep, 10,000 feet. Let me mess with my sound settings here real quick. It's like I can hear the plane noise, but I have no really weird.
That's weird because my thing's moving as well, so I wonder if it's gonna...
At this time, you may use your pre-portable electronic devices to do memory and self-testing. Stay in the all position until we land in Los Angeles. Also, folks, while that seatbelt sign is on, you must remain in your seat with your seatbelt.
So all my stuff is
securely
set at
fastened
0 right now. Weird.
Mine's now moving to 10 as you're moving it.
There it goes. Okay, now I have engine volume.
Now it's super loud, am I?
So I'm wondering if we weren't synced up. Because now I have engine volume.
I wonder if I should have set all this stuff before we started.
Yeah.
Because now everything just got way louder on me, but...
Are you able to... Is yours at 10 right now?
Yeah, when you moved it moved it to 10. I was at 5 and then you increased it.
Oh. Yeah, I think we're out of sync. Because now I can hear everything. Got
So
all
if
my
I go
stuff
back
is set at 0.
to 0, will that move you to 10?
Try it and see. Now it puts me at 0.
Really?
So now I'm at 5.
Did that put you at 10?
5.
500.
It's 5. 5. Are you setting yours to 5 too?
No, now mine's at 10. I'll
so we're like
I'll
all
just
out
have to
of whack.
live with it being a bit louder.
Well, no, I don't want your stream to get messed up, man. See, let me try this.
Okay, that's
What
got
is
me
that?
at 8.
Is it still really loud?
8 is more doable. What are you at now?
3. Alright, let me put everything at 2. Let me do that. Let me put everything at 2. I thought, because I remember all this was set before. I guess it got messed up with the, when we...
Well, because we
together.
updated everything.
Yeah. I can at least get some engine sounds and it's not completely
25.
destroying your ears.
Oh my gosh, I wish I'd sat on the right side. I mean, the view of the ocean you have. That's okay, I can still look out of the windows. I think we're about to go to standard barrow, by the way.
Oh yeah, go ahead, standard.
Let me get back in the cockpit. Huh.
Yeah, it's not letting me do it.
Oh.
Maybe try your side. Huh. It's not letting me do standard barrow.
There we go. Now it's standard.
Oh.
Took a couple
okay,
of
that's
hits. I think there is some bugs in the shared cockpit, just a little bit.
weird. Yeah, it's a little buggy. Alright.
But it's better than nothing at all.
I don't know how loud that is.
Okay, we didn't start the clocks. Oh well.
Oh, yeah. Just gotta get into a rhythm doing this. It's just a lot of stuff I'm not used to doing.
And we just need to have like checklists too.
Yeah. Sorry,
Wow.
sorry, I got distracted. Yeah, this is a Zibo 738.
But Ortho is really good here too.
3.37 version. Yeah, the California Ortho is probably that. In Florida is really nice because you have the beach.
Yeah, that's why I want to try Florida. I got the Tampa airport in Florida. I just need another airport in Florida that I can fly to.
Orlando. I've got the Nimbus Orlando. It's pretty decent. I think there's a freeware one though, but I decided just to pay for it because I like flying into that airport. It's a nice airport.
How much is it? Because, I mean, is it on the org store?
Yeah.
Because I got money in my PayPal.
I think it's like 20 bucks probably, something like that. I think I got it on. So no, you know what? I think I bought it with points because I bought so much other scenery that I had a bunch of points saved up.
Yeah, me too. There's an ATC chatter plugin for this as well, for X-Plane, if you're not like flying online. Where you'll hear ATC chatter as you're taking off and approaching and all that stuff.
Yeah, I've seen it before. I prefer bad sound.
Even with default weather running right now instead of active sky, these clouds look really nice. Yeah, I never got selected for the Flight Simulator 2020. I was kind of bummed out about that whole thing.
Yeah, it's a really close. I think it's really close, so I don't know. And they only let maybe a couple hundred people in, maybe. I don't know. I'm sure a lot of like the big streamers and like a lot of the influencers, of course, probably got access, but
oh yeah,
nobody's gonna be streaming it or anything. It's probably all NDA and stuff since it's Microsoft.
Yep. I don't think it keeps us going down the coast like this. I don't remember. I think we turn inland at some point.
No, it'll
does,
keep us on the coast.
Cool.
It looks like we're staying straight. It'll be pretty much, because I know like from San Diego to San Francisco.
Go do a quick flyby.
It's on the coast, yeah.
Alright. Wow. The external sounds on this thing is way better than the A320. Yeah, it's buttery smooth. I got 50 FPS right now.
I'm sitting at 35-ish. You got a TI though, so that's probably why that extra 3 gigs of VRAM helps.
Yeah, my textures aren't loaded that high though. I just have them set it high, not like maximum or anything.
Step away for like 3 seconds. I gotta turn my light on here.
You're good. See how long that flight would be if we did like San Antonio to like Tampa.
That big, yeah, it's probably 2.5 hours, something like that. I flew to Tampa from Dallas about this time last year, and I want to say it was about 2.5 hours. I think it may be a little bit short from Houston or San Antonio.
Just so you know, your audio cut out a couple of times there. I don't know why.
Yeah, Discord acting up. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I got you. You're back.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know, flag spike or something.
Let me have a look. KTPA. Yeah, 2 hours and 1 minute.
Okay.
I don't know if that's the regular route. It looks like it was trying to skip around weather, so it went slightly further south.
As we go.
Goes along the coast to Texas, right there, and then it goes down and out into the ocean. me see what it is out of San Antonio. Same routing. Pretty much. And the travel time is not that much bigger. It's 8 minutes difference. Well, yeah, the VNAV fell out again.
Oh, what the hell is it?
I wonder if that's control lock is causing a problem. Because I turned it on. And I've never had it on before. I know the yoke keeps moving itself.
Yeah, it's trying to level off. I'm gonna do
Yeah,
level
it
change here real
fell out
quick.
of VNAV again. Not seeing anything on level change.
Are we not linked up? Oh, I hit the wrong button.
Ooh, you had speed.
Yeah. Not zoomed in all the way.
You trying to hit level change?
Yeah, it's not.
It's not
I guess
working.
it thinks. Are we at standard barrow? Yeah, why does it not? Okay, let me try this. Okay. Smart co-pilot's drunk. Alright, we're just gonna have to leave it as is. What's our... Why are we only at Mach 7.4?
It fell out of VNAV again. Something's wrong with that setting.
No, you know what? I don't think we're synced up, because my VNAV is showing off right now.
Well, I turned it back on just now.
Okay, so we're not synced up then, because I'm showing that it's off on mine.
Showing it's on, and we're now at our cruise altitude.
Yeah, okay. We'll keep it like that then, I guess. It's just, our visuals aren't synced up. It's so stupid.
Yeah, I'm like, how did that happen?
Yeah, we're not synced up. It's
I
fine.
mean, I don't exactly know how you would sync that up, though. I mean,
Are you're gonna take care of the landing?
yeah.
Okay. Go ahead and request control. I'm just gonna hand it all over to you.
Yeah, see, it shows VNAV is off again.
Oh, mine's off now.
Okay.
Well, mine's been off.
Back on again.
Okay, so now we're synced up again. What the hell? Smart co-pilot's drunk, dude. I don't know how else to describe it.
It's either that or it's that control lock.
Alright, well, looks like it's working now.
Okay, let's turn the seatbelts off. Which apparently were off already.
Okay.
Did you turn the seatbelts off? Because I didn't.
I don't remember messing with it.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, we've reached our cruising altitude. Lines are smooth, so I'll turn the seatbelt sign
That
on.
sounds so bad.
I'd like to ask you to do that result, please. Please put your seatbelt fast while
And it sounds like he's talking through a tin can.
Also, please don't hold the line to the forward galley lavatory area. We really appreciate you choosing to fly with Southwest this morning. Hope you enjoy the trip. Have a great week. Please come back and see us again real soon.
Yeah, I don't tend to trust VNAV that much in this plane. As far as that descent is concerned, I'm probably gonna go level change for that. If I can, that is. Unless we're stuck in VNAV.
No, it'll work. I can get it to work. We don't have to do that. I don't have too many problems. Every once in a while, like
On
grab the
this-
restrictions properly.
Yeah, on this aircraft, I want to make sure we are at
we can go ahead and start programming it in now if we want to. So let me pull the charts up real quick.
2,000 feet above the airfield and 180 knots and flaps 5 is what I've been told on this one.
Flaps 5 for
180
landing?
knots and flaps 5, 2,000 feet above the airfield.
Oh, I see. Okay, I thought you were talking about like VREF speeds. I was like,
No,
dude, like we're
no,
gonna
no.
crash. Like we're gonna get off the runway.
No.
Okay. Yeah, 6,000 feet. I'm gonna go ahead and plug that in now. That way the plane should go down on its own.
Well, we do have a few restrictions.
Yeah, it should follow them. I'll keep an eye on it. But I've got the charts here, and I've got the little arrow on the charts. When I go outside, the engines sound kind of weird. Well, I think it's just smart co-pilot acting stupid.
Yeah, the TOLUS was perfect. But that aircraft's like perfect in every way except for its sounds right now until they release that pack.
TOLUS is stupid good, man. I mean, this plane's really good too, considering it's freeware and that as much like attention as it gets from the developers.
Yeah.
We still landing on runway 8?
Yeah. That's the plan anyway.
We're gonna have a little bit. We're gonna have a 9-knot tailwind. It's gonna be pushing it, but we really should be landing on the other side. But we'll YOLO it, I guess.
Hell, I'll let this thing do an auto land if I get any inkling as we get down to, you know, the altitude to doing that it's gonna do that.
You're just gonna want to put it down on the markers. If you start floating it, then we're gonna have to think about it pretty quick because we've got less than 6,000 feet of runway on this runway.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's why when I actually flew into there for real a couple of weeks ago, why we came down so abruptly.
Yeah. Just make sure we do flaps 40. We absolutely got to do a flaps 40 landing because we need to be.
There you go. Set.
Why is the trim thing going crazy?
The trim? My trim's okay.
It says add a trim.
Whoa! Autopilot just disconnected.
I put it back on. I
was like, I don't see anything.
Okay. No, it fixed itself. The trim on mine was, I think, at 0. Like, it was about to MCAS us.
Yeah, yours is acting really weird.
Should be fine now. Alright, so we're gonna start descending about 50 miles.
Go ahead and set up the radios, the ILS.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I can program that in.
And the courses and all that stuff.
Alright, so runway 8. Turn these lights on. Oh, you gotta turn them on, okay. Course 79. Just loaded something in. Good to go. I'm gonna go and throw the auto brakes on. I think 2 should be good. 3, it's like you're risking a fire at that point.
Yeah, we'll just full reverse it.
Yeah, just full reverse, and then if we start getting too close, then just go manual braking and just hammer it down. It's gonna be a little sketchy. As long as the winds don't pick up. I mean, a 10 knot tailwind would be like the max. Like if you've got, as long as we're not like overweight or anything, because then we'd have to be going faster. But if we can get the slowest approach possible, I think we'll be fine. But if it was like 15 knots, then it'd be a little bit more sketchy. Why is this screen blank right here?
What screen?
The screen below the engines.
Oh yeah, I turned it off. You're supposed to turn it off.
Oh, I didn't know that.
There's something in the checklist I remembered in my head. The scraps of it I remember. Yeah, once you've verified engines and everything and the flight controls work, you blank it out.
Gotcha.
Failures. Heh.
Yeah, you can pre-program them in.
Yeah, the cabin on this Southwest is so good looking too. With the livery that I'm running, I made sure it had a cabin.
Hmm.
So, you already set the radios, right?
Yep. Yeah, nav is good to go.
Great. Let me, so 22 nautical miles to top of descent.
Yep.
What's our decision height at Burbank?
Let me pull the charts. Probably 200 feet, if I had to guess. 348 feet, actually. Yeah, 340. We'll round. It says 340. Yeah, 340 feet.
Is that the for the Cat 3 or well Cat 1 or whatever they have there? I don't know. Or is that just the regular ILS?
That's just regular. Yeah. So this one's it's a little funky because there's mountains on the away from the airport basically. So like we're landing towards the mountains. So if we go mist, we need to make sure we take a right turn and not a left because there's going to be mountains on the left side. Because it's saying here mist approach requires a minimum climb gradient 340 feet /NM. I'm assuming that's nautical miles to 2,500 feet.
This thing's reducing speed. It must be getting ready to descend.
Yeah. Yeah, it should do it all on its own.
Yeah, but I'll be honest, I probably didn't pick the best one to like do my first official landing at. Like as far as airports are concerned.
I mean, like when you in X-Plane?
Yeah, because I've not, I've done a couple of almost successful landings in the Zibo, but since I figured out how to do them properly, and I've been doing them continuously in the Airbus now, I haven't come back to the Zibo to do that yet. This is the first, like, follow the same rules, and hopefully we should end up on the ground okay.
Yeah. Yeah, it's every plane's a little bit different.
Okay, it should start descending in 2 miles.
Mm-hmm.
And you're saying it should take the constraints into consideration. It's not going to blow through that.
Yep. Yeah. It's all if it's programmed in. I mean, sometimes you got to keep an eye on it because the Zibo will misbehave, but it's usually pretty spot on. All right, so we're starting down now.
Okay, let's
Ladies and gentlemen, we have started our descent. I have turned the seatbelt sign back on. If I ask you to please return to your seats, buckle up for the short duration of the flight. I really appreciate you choosing to fly with Southwest this morning. Hope you enjoy the trip. Have a great week. Please come back and see us real soon.
Oh, what's it doing? Are you messing with the vertical speed?
Nope. Whoa, what just happened? Whoa.
Go VNav. Hit VNav again.
It's on
Is it-
VNav.
Okay. 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 That was weird. Like the vertical speed just started going apeshit on my thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think something's wrong on yours because everything's okay on mine, and then all of a sudden it goes all crazy when you try to change something.
Okay. Yeah, it's just Smart Co-Pilot's misbehaving. Just have to keep an eye on it.
Yeah, if we do Florida, we should just take the tallest. We know that works.
I figured we could just do a return, just go Burbank to San Fran.
Oh, you want to do a return?
Yeah,
Say-
we'll just do that because I don't know if I want to do a 2-hour flight.
Well, unless I get Orlando, but then I have to download and install that, I guess.
Yeah, it'd be about the same though. Tampa and Orlando are pretty close to one another. Okay. See, it's doing it again.
Yeah, it's not doing anything on mine. It's descending fine.
Okay. I'm just gonna ignore it then. It looks so stupid though. It's like the vertical speed just keeps changing really fast. It's like, it's really weird looking. I've never seen anything like that.
Yeah, I think this is... You know, remember when we flew the tallest and I was like, hey... You know, and you said it was in managed mode and I didn't see it in managed mode, but it was
Yeah.
working. It's a bug apparently.
Yeah, it's Smart
It's
Co-Pilot
apparently it
100%.
exists on here, so it's following it correctly. But what you're
Yeah.
seeing is the plane trying to keep its
Like the little vertical speed
vertical.
knob, the little dial here, it's
Yeah.
just like, it's like shifting back and forth. It's going like 1701, 1702, 1695. Like it's just, it's readjusting like it's manually trying to do it, but it's actually in VNav mode. It's really weird. It's just a bug though. Don't worry about it.
Next thing they can do on this is make it so I can pop out the screens. Would be nice as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we're right on path according to the triangle.
The diamond, yeah. Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, because on my PFD, VNav's not even on the thing. It's just showing LNav.
Can still see the ocean in the distance just a little bit.
Alright, let's pull the weather up and the guitar actually. It's 2974.
Okay.
So you can pre-program it in and just not hit standard until it's at 18,000.
my screen's getting real busy now.
That sound is so stupid, man.
Is that land altitude correct as well? And the panel above?
Yes, 6,000 feet is just the last published altitude on the star. But once we hit 6,000, we can just plug in.
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure that the
Like
land altitude
2,000.
on the panel above was correct. I usually
Yeah.
base it on the touchdown zone elevation.
Yeah, I mean either way. But once we get close to 6,000, we do it now. We just do 2,000 because by 2,000 feet we should be on the ILS anyway. Yeah, this scenery is ridiculous. This mountain looks so good.
Wow. Yeah.
Microsoft's even gonna kick the shit out of Ortho though.
Yeah, it's supposedly gonna stream it.
Yeah, it's all gonna be from Bing. It's gonna, yeah, everything's streamed in, so like true photo real stuff.
I'm impressed. We haven't had to use any speed brake just yet.
Yeah, I'm not getting a wind indication on my thing. I don't know if it's still blank on yours or we just don't have wind, but we don't have it. I'm not showing.
No, I don't have anything.
Oh, weird.
Standard. I was gonna say not standard. I don't know what you would call it. The opposite of standard.
Yeah, activated, I guess, whatever. Alright, so. Yeah, it's following the restrictions nicely. It's not
I know.
being stupid.
Is your vertical speed thing still going, Ham?
Yeah, it's probably gonna be like that until the end. Did we ever turn the seatbelt back on? Yeah. Flip my terrain radar on. It's not working.
There you go. I do the same.
It's not working on my side. I see it on your side though.
I see it on your side too.
Oh, I don't see it. Stupid thing's misbehaving. It's fine. Let me check the winds again and see how bad this tailwind's gonna be. Yeah, same thing.
There's another top of descent there. That's weird.
Yeah, it's for that restriction. Pretty sure it's just for that altitude restriction, and then it'll erase it once we pass it.
Oh yeah, you definitely don't want to be below your altitude out here.
Yeah, mountains and whatnot.
Pretty calm because I'm not seeing any wing flex.
Yeah, it's a little odd. Oh, maybe the weather won't kick in and we'll just have no wind on landing.
But we definitely have some weather because there's clouds, but yeah.
I'm not showing any clouds at all. It's really weird.
Not many though, but there I see some on the right hand side.
Better than LA's approach, because LA's approach, it's like the longest, it feels like the longest approach, like straighted approach ever.
The scenery too, it's so good. These mountains. Okay, so going back into SFO, I think I want to change over to the Tolus. That's the only change I would make after this because of the weird co-pilot, smart co-pilot stuff.
Yeah, we'll just reload everything. Go ahead and cut the lights.
I was like, we should be able to stay at the same, like, gate and stuff. Well, if we wanted to.
Alright, I'll get the lights on.
Okay.
Alright, so should be down to 8.
Yeah, she's holding right here because of the restriction.
Yeah.
Oh, and there we go. And just passing through it. Yeah, it's doing pretty well considering we're not using any kind of spoilers whatsoever.
Yeah. Alright, so what does our speed situation look like? This is a fast, I mean, they have us at 240 until
7,000.
Pretty close. Yeah, we're gonna decel here in about 11 miles. When we start getting everything configured.
To think that people still fly in FSX with, I mean, FSX can't beat this.
Yeah, I mean the only way it makes sense to fly that is if you see like you don't have a PC that can handle it.
I don't know. I've had way more performance issues with like Prepared and FSX though.
Yeah, it's written on such old code. That's the problem.
Yeah, we're still keeping the descent path pretty well. I am hungry. Should get some dinner in Burbank before we head back.
Right. Find us a steakhouse or something. See if we survive this landing though. This 10-knot crosswind or tailwind landing.
Well, I can offer you pavement for dinner as we eat it.
Yeah. Now we're just gonna slather ourselves in butter. How about that?
Cop car down there. Why is my speed going up? Oh, go back. There we go.
Yeah, we should be at 210 knots now.
Yeah, I'm waiting for it to come back down. Drag required.
Okay, we need to start doing flaps. I'm gonna go flaps 5.
We are still too fast for flaps 5, and I can't pull out the speed brake. It's not working. It says drag required.
No, we're good. As long as we're below 250, we're fine.
No, but the FMC says drag required.
I didn't see that on mine.
And I can't pull out the speed brake. It's not working.
What?
It's there. Now it's out. What the heck? I had to go the other direction. Okay, something's like it's not happy at all.
It's weird. I see the localizer diamonds on your side, but not on my side. So I'm gonna let you arm it.
I just hope this works because I'm definitely having some issues here.
We're 15 miles out. Okay, we're going down to 169 knots.
I still have us at 200.
No, it's what I'm saying is it's in the pink above. It's 169, so that's what it's gonna take us down to.
Okay. I'll let you handle the flaps.
Okay. Yeah, you worry about flying. I'll configure everything.
Remember, I still have the speed brake out too.
Okay, you can probably bring that in. Just arm it. Go ahead and arm it for landing. Okay. I'm dropping the gear. Engines continuous. Recall checked.
Flight attendants, please prepare the cabin for landing.
Flaps 10. I've got the field.
Next degree of flaps. There you go.
Yeah, 30. I'm gonna go flaps full now, actually.
Creeps up on you pretty quick, huh?
Yeah, this approach, it does. We got our localizer on?
Yeah.
Are we hooked on it already?
Yeah, I hit it as we were coming around the corner, so...
Oh, we are, okay. And you got the glide slope armed. Okay. I don't have the diamonds on my PFD, so I'm looking over at your...
That's weird. The engines are, like, full right now, almost. Well, 81.4.
Yeah. I see the wind now, though. We have a headwind right now.
for it to pick up the glide slope once it starts moving.
Alright, so if we do need to go around for whatever reason, just climb to 2,500 feet and you're going to take a right turn.
Okay.
That's a glide slope.
I'm gonna let the aircraft get down quite low before I even try to take over.
Yeah.
Probably like 1,000 feet above the ground.
Yeah, so you're going to
Maybe
climb,
even a
or you're
little
gonna, okay, so climb 1,300 feet
Yep.
and heading 210 on mist.
Okay.
Set this 2,500. And heading 210.
Get rid of the terrain thing now.
2,500.
And then we land. We are going to exit the runway to the right. This airport's weird. Yeah, we're gonna exit to the right once we land.
Yeah, because the gates are like right there.
All right, landing checklist. Gear down 3 green indicated. Flaps 40. Green light on. Speed brakes are armed. Flaps are full. Let the crew know. Recall checks. Clear to land, buddy. It's all you.
Okay. Hope my flight controls work.
Well, okay, if in the event something crazy happens, I'm going to request control super quick and you just give them to me. If
Okay.
you like lose control. I mean, maybe... you can probably pull
I
out
think I'll be
autopilot
fine.
whenever you're ready. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait until because I can't actually see too well yet. I can see some lights ahead of me, but I have other lights too, so it's hard to tell what's what. Okay, I see too light, too red right now.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna let it keep pulling it down until we get closer. I don't trust myself to do it this far out yet. So we're just single channel. There is no. This is like a Cat 1.
Yep. 1,000 feet.
1,000.
1,000 feet, stabilized, Mr. Perch, altitude set.
Alright, we're fully stable, 800 feet a minute right now. Did you just disconnect the autopilot?
No.
Oh, it just said it was on my side. It's weird. It literally gave me the buzzer like you disconnected it. Alright, you're at 640 feet.
Now I did.
Okay.
500.
500 feet. Runway is clear.
A little bit
Three
low.
red.
I'd
Yeah.
rather be a little bit low than, you know.
Yeah.
Slow.
Yeah, you're going a little.
Slow. Flight slow.
Yeah.
Flight slow.
I know.
Flight slow.
I know.
Flight slow.
100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
Oh, that was a bumpy one. My reverses. Come on, reverse. Damn, that was a squirrely landing.
80 knots.
Alright. Good deal.
We made
Solid.
it though.
Brakes off. Gonna go ahead and start the EPU. You just worry about taxiing. I'll configure everything. Flaps up.
Am I gonna park right there? Probably.
Yeah.
We need to stop here for a second. Do you start the APU?
Yep.
Yeah.
I got all that.
Lights off. Taxi on. Turn us off. Strobes.
Yeah. Go ahead. You can go ahead and taxi. I can handle the overhead panel.
really appreciate you coming along with us today. Thanks so much for choosing Southwest Airlines. Have a great time here in Los Angeles. Come back and fly with us whenever you can.
Los Angeles.
Yeah,
Close.
we're not Los
close.
Angeles, bro. I mean, LA's on the other side of the mountain over there, but we're not LA, bro.
Yeah, I slammed that thing down just like we, the gear just went down. That's weird. Like it was up.
Oh, that was me. It was showing off on mine. Alright, APU bleed.
Yeah, I'm just not good at keeping it on the center line under high pressure like that. I don't know. I think my rudder pedals are a little too squirrely.
I guess there's no gates here, so we gotta get the stairs.
Yep. Which I guess there's air stairs that extend out of this thing, I guess. Pocket brake set. All right, you can we can flip over to APU unless you already did.
Yep, already switch it over. I'm gonna cut the engines.
Okay.
Get the stairs on if you want.
All right. Flight attendants, please prepare your doors for early arrival, Los Angeles.
Early arrival.
Alright, well, everybody, welcome to Burbank, California. Just on the other side of the mountain is Los Angeles. There's LAX.
Yeah, it didn't really pull me all the way forward on this line, but I guess that wasn't its intention. I'm looking on the outside right now. Or it's got us sitting.
Yeah, you're
Those
fine.
air stairs never popped out when I hit the button. Maybe because
I see the chocks, I guess.
Because I didn't open the doors. There you go. Did it work now?
Yeah, they're there.
Those stairs? I can't see them.
Oh, I see them.
Oh well. Alright.
Alright, I guess let's disconnect from Smart Copilot because I want to just get a fresh session going, I guess.
Yeah, good idea.
And I'll just load in this, the whatchamacallit, the Tolus. We flying, let's fly Alaska. You have an Alaska livery?
I do, yeah.
Alright. Let's see. Burbank.
Yeah.
What gate are we at right now?
Jeez, I can't even remember now. Let's have a peek. A7.
Okay, so I'll just spawn in there.
Okay.
Alright, X-plane, don't crash.
Yeah, I don't think airlines have particular gates at Burbank. If you've been through Burbank, it's not that big for...
There's so many airports in that area. There's Burbank, there's Ontario, John Wayne, and then LAX.
And they're all, like, commercial airline
Yeah.
airports? Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright.
Like Ontario and Burbank are like right on top of LAX. Like it's crazy how John Wayne's not far off either. I think Santa Barbara's pretty close too, I think.
I bet the sun will be, like, almost going down once we get back to San Francisco, which means the sunset on the ocean will look amazing.
The golden hour.
This is when I like to fly.
Um,
And the
know.
reflections on my plane right now are so good looking.
I think X-plane. Yeah, it crashed on me.
Oh, well, I'll wait for you to come back. I need some
Thanks,
ground
X-plane.
traffic, like some ground handling for like stairs and all that kind of stuff, because I don't have any.
There's jar design ground handling.
Yep. Maybe I should
Pay
take
where,
the money
though?
I was gonna spend on an airport and buy that.
I fly in and out of Atlanta a lot. Atlanta's one of my favorite airports. Where the hell?
Not tried Atlanta. Atlanta's Delta, right?
It's their hub, yeah, but they fly everything out of there. Okay. Why are you lying?
You still there?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, it just cut out for a sec.
It's giving me this weird error.
I'm gonna check my stream and
Dude, it's telling me the app is running and it's not running. There it is. Okay.
should update the. Actually, I'm not gonna bother updating the title for now. So,
Well,
well,
okay, yeah, we got everything configured.
there's a
so-
United here that's done on an 8320, so I guess we'll take the flight plan and all the details from that. Or anything in a 319? Oh, well, would you imagine that? There is.
How long was that flight? It was what, 40 minutes or so?
Yeah, the flight coming back is on 1 hour 35 according to this. That could be right.
From Burbank to no.
Yeah, Burbank to SFO is 1 hour 29 minutes as the total travel time.
Hmm.
And I'm just gonna let SimBrief decide the altitude because it looks like they're flying at just a regular altitude. They're not flying any lower. So like 34, 36 and above. What's the call sign for Alaska? Oh, the 3-digit code, I should say. Still there?
Yeah.
You know what the 3-digit code is? It's
For
ASA.
Alaska? Yeah,
ASA.
ASA.
Sometimes that doesn't work, but let's work this time. Well, we don't have an official flight number for that because they don't fly that. So we're going to be Alaska 402 because it's usually United 402.
Oh my gosh, dude. This thing better not crash. This X-plane's just throwing fits today, man. I don't know what's going on. You don't have this many problems. Oh, I hit the ultimate by accident.
You hit the what?
The ultimate. That's
Nope.
fine as long as the scenery loads in. I don't know. I thought I was on the TOLUS. Which is probably why it crashed, because flight factor is a problem child.
I mean, we could do the flight factor, but it sounds like it's going to tank your performance if we did.
Nah, no, we're gonna do the TOLUS. I don't feel like having to deal with the configuration files on it.
Flight plan's gonna be in kilograms because neither of these support pounds.
You know, I don't have an Alaska livery for the Tolus.
You don't.
No. I mean, it's fine. It's just gonna be a delivery on my end. We keep it as is. I'll just stick with Delta.
So we're departing runway 15 this time. And coming in on runway 28 right.
Land ground.
Which is correct, right? Okay, generate OFP. PDF. Download that.
Okay,
So
let me figure my sound out. Oh, oops. That's why it said 0, because it wants me to use Tolus's.
I just
sliders.
sent you. Yeah, it does. I just sent you a the flight plan going back the other direction.
Okay.
Navigraph. Flights. New flight from SimBrief. Go.
You want to fly right seat this one?
Sure.
I'm thinking I'm ready to connect whenever you are.
Do you want to take off or land?
I'll land. You can do the takeoff. So technically, in real life, it should be like one pilot flies the whole leg, but I mean, it doesn't really matter, I guess.
All right, let's try this smart co-pilot thing then, shall we?
All right, give me your ID.
Okay, I don't know it yet. One sec. I gotta.
Oh, I gotta start too.
Okay. ID is 83766 953 99 1196 1410. Allow.
Okay, perfect. All right.
Okay. Perfect.
Get her turned on.
She's like. Okay, she's like moving. She keeps moving up and down.
Mine's completely still.
Yeah, and now a fuel truck is shaking in front of her, and let me see if she'll settle down. The aircraft is like having a fit on the outside.
Huh.
Like the whole thing is like shaking.
I wonder if it's because like whoever's the one that like is the master is the one that gets it stable, and the slave is the one that gets all the janky stuff.
Maybe it's because I didn't fully reload in. But it's super annoying. It's like bang, bang, bang continuously.
All right, let's disconnect then.
Okay, now she just settled down. Okay, I'm gonna reload.
Okay, let me reload my aircraft chute.
I'm gonna like reload the sim because I didn't do that. But you reloaded the sim, right?
Yeah. I'm just gonna reload the current aircraft.
Because even
It's
after
probably
disconnect, she's
crashing.
still freaking out a little bit.
Oh, I don't know if this is gonna cooperate or not.
Gate A7, right?
Okay, I load it back in.
Okay, it's loading right now. We've had not really any weather so far either. I mean, we've had some, but not anything crazy. No clouds. Just a few that I saw in flight. Still waiting for it to load.
Yeah, you're fine.
Okay. Back at the gate. All right. Let's excuse me, open where is it? Smart Copilot. Let me start it. Okay. All right, my ID is 8421 731 4625 711 4483. Okay, everything's stable. No, it's going crazy again.
Is it unplayable?
Well, I think it's gonna crash. The problem is it's the aircraft's jumping up and down.
We had the same scenery. I don't know why it's doing that.
Let me see if it's gonna settle down.
Let me pull your stream up and look and see what's going on. It's not normal.
Yeah, now it's just making noise and stopped moving, but I don't see it doing anything on the outside. I just hear it slamming down.
Yeah, I've got you pulled up. Yeah, it's not moving.
Nope, it stopped moving. Let me see if it... Huh, the terminal lights just turned on.
Oh, yeah.
That's cool. Yeah, it stopped. It stopped doing that. Oh, nope, there it is again. Made that noise.
Huh. Really weird. Well, let me try to get everything started then and see if...
Let me just turn off the park brake really quick and turn it back on and see if that helps.
I'm smoking.
Yeah, I don't know what its deal was. Okay, we'll just see if we can tolerate it.
Fire test. Fire test works.
Yeah, it's super quiet when you did that.
Alright, let's...
My sounds don't sound normal.
Huh.
Hold on a
Yeah,
second.
I wonder if it's because you're the slave, dude, because my sounds are all messed up, too.
Well, it wasn't the first time we did this. Well, I don't know. That's why, because all the volumes were turned down. What? Who turned the volumes down? Okay. Hit the fire test again. And my engine type got switched to auto when I used to have it on CFM.
You know what? Now it's really loud for me. Well, I'm looking at your stream. All your sliders all.
They are now. But this got switched back to auto.
Well, try sliding them back over.
What, to minimum?
No, like the actual sliders, like on the left side.
Well, are yours moving?
No. But like, try to just put everything like in the middle.
Well, then it gets super quiet on me.
Oh.
See, now that's like, I can't hear it.
So this is the same problem that happened in the Zibo. So this is a pilot issue. It's like the sound sliders are all messed up. Because when I do this at the fire test again,
Yeah, it's like perfect volume right now.
it's like really loud. Okay, I mean, I'll just have to deal with it. Just kind of want to get this off the ground now.
Checking nothing else got messed up in my settings.
I'm gonna let you do the FMC. Well, I can do the initialization, I guess. What's the flight number?
Sounds like somebody's butting their head off the cockpit door. ASA0402.
0402?
Yep.
Cost index and cruise?
Cost index. Where did the CI go? I don't know. It's vanished on me. One sec. Oh, there we go. 6.
And cruise?
Cruise altitude of 380. Wow, it's taking us up real high.
Give me the winds.
Yeah.
Okay, and then fuel. I'll load all that in.
You want to put the flight plan in there while you're doing that?
Let me get the fuel in first. What's the Hobbit? You know, I have it in kilos.
Yeah, that would be right.
Okay, what's the block fuel?
Let me pull that back up. Did you get the plan I sent you? I guess it didn't come through. But
Oh, no, I got it. I just don't have it in front of me.
It's 5698.
So
There's a block.
5,700. And then what's our zero fuel weight?
0 fuel weight. 56.6.
Okay, that's good to go.
The payload 14.3. Guess I'll
Alright, and then flight plan. Let me pull up what you sent me.
I'm gonna get the seatbelts on. Okay.
God, that's loud on mine. Shit. I can just turn my system volume down.
Yes, apparently Smart Copilot has some issues.
Yeah, we didn't have this before, though. It was working
No, we
just fine.
didn't. And nothing has really changed unless you updated your toll list or anything.
I don't even think it would let us connect if that were the case. Alright, departure. We're out of runway 15. Where's the Oros 2? So I don't usually look at the flight plan off of this. What's the transition?
Transition. What do you mean the transition? The transition altitude? Oh, you mean the route? Okay.
The SID, yeah.
ORO SZ2.
Yeah, what's the transition though? Like the
Corez, C-O-R-E-Z.
okay.
And then direct to
Okay.
Mox.
Is that the transition before the star?
No, it just shows runway 15 and then out of the star and then transition to Corez.
And after Corez?
Direct to Mox.
do you spell that?
M-A-R-K-S. Oh, sorry. No, not. It's M-A-K-R-S.
Okay. I need to delete on this. Where's the delete? No, clear. M-A-K-S?
M-A-K-R-S.
Makers? Makers, I'm assuming. Okay.
Get the,
Okay. Then after that?
direct S-E-R-F-R.
Surfer. Okay. And then it's like the Surfer 2 or something like that, right?
Surfer 3.
Surfer 3. Okay. So, arrival. I'm assuming we're going to go 2-8. It's almost always what it is. Surfer 3.
Yeah, 2-8, right.
Eddie. I'll do 2-8 left. It's just one less runway we have to cross and land.
And our cruise, I said, was 38, right?
Yep. Alright, flight plan is in there. Perf. Pull up our TOLUS screen. Flaps 1. 3945.48. And up 0.5.
Let me at least turn the radios on, even if we're not going to use them.
Yeah, it's fine. And then I'll just flex this to 50. I don't like the flex that they give us. I don't ever trust it. It's screwed me over before. Alright, pre-flight's complete. You've got the altimeter in. I'm gonna turn the fuel pumps on. We are ready for push and start. Oh wait, it says map not available.
Yeah,
Is
it's
still
because it
aligning?
hasn't finished aligning yet.
Oh, we got 1 minute, okay. I'm used to it being instant. Okay, so we'll wait for that. We don't want to push until that's done.
Are the terminal building lights, did they flicker on for you?
Yeah,
Because
they're
when
on.
they turned on, they like flickered on too. They didn't just like suddenly on, which was kind of cool.
Alright then. Surfer 3.
I've already set like altimeters, cruise, all that stuff is set.
Right, I've got charts here.
I don't know. It didn't do it at the last airport. Maybe I don't know. Maybe it's just that. I mean, with that sound that I keep hearing, maybe there is some slight difference. Do you ever follow runway contours turned on?
I think mine are on.
Okay.
I'm gonna do better pushback here. Do we have the APU on? It is not.
The APU is not. Okay, we have to start that.
I got it.
Yeah. So on that, remember you hit master switch and then you wait for the flap to open down on the lower DU or the lower ECAM.
Okay.
But I guess in the sim world it doesn't matter. But it's usually you wait for
Yeah, you
flap
just-
like that.
you
Now the
just-
flap
you
just
just-
opened.
I usually just press buttons.
Our alignment is complete. see you left the disco in there too.
Is there discontinuity?
Yeah, right there, where it says manual disco. You don't see it?
What the hell? No, I do. That's
Right
just
there.
weird. Oh, because this isn't an RNAV departure. That's why. Because it's vectored. So we'll leave it like that. Usually, so on these, like I usually do that, and then we'll just go direct once we're up in the air. So on departure, we're not going to be in manage mode. I've got the charts here.
Yeah, I always close the thing, but that's okay.
Yeah, so we need to have a heading in there. Wait. 210. 210 on the heading.
You want to put it in there?
Yeah.
It's not doing anything.
Why is it stuck like that? There it goes. Okay.
Ah, I should have went the other direction.
Okay. So 210. It's gonna take us. It's gonna take us almost south, and then we're just gonna circle back.
So
and turn
when
right towards Tiller.
when I take off, then I want to be going for heading 210.
Yeah, you're gonna get up to about 400 feet, right? Just clear the runway, get a good pitch, and then you'll just make the turn.
Okay.
Either you can do it manually or autopilot it.
All right, so we can call the better pushback now because the.
Okay, yeah, let me do it since I've got the thing. We're gonna have to we're gonna push right here and we're just gonna cross the runway immediately. It's basically, this airport's tiny.
Ground to cockpit. Tow is driving up.
The lights are good. APU bleed is good. I do love the simplicity of Airbuses. It's just like push the button and it's done. You don't have to worry about flipping switches for packs and pneumatic pressure and all that. Everything's done automatically.
All right.
Yeah, I think we're gonna miss it's gonna be dark by the time we get there.
Still be a beautiful approach though as we go over San Francisco. Hopefully we'll see some cars crossing the Golden Gate.
Okay, all doors and hatches are closed. Ready to connect.
Okay. Let's go ahead and get the beacon on.
Yep, go ahead.
I guess the nav and logo can go to 2 now. They're not loading any cargo. Now, as of tomorrow, when the BSS comes out, if he actually does release it tomorrow, then we should have announcements when we do that too. And apparently he's
Tow connected and bypass pin
including
inserted.
some other
Release
airlines in
parking
there.
brake.
Park brake off.
Oh, wow.
Starting pushback, and you may start engines.
Yeah, the plane is like having a fit, but it is moving.
Yeah, mine's like smooth as butter.
And the APU just took over.
Alright, we're gonna start number 2.
I guess I was still on ground power when you started to back out. That was so weird. So as we moved, it cut over to the APU.
Oh, yeah, I guess I forgot to switch that over.
Oh, wow, the sunset is looking beautiful. The way the lighting is hitting on the ground.
Is your plane still moving a bunch?
No, it's better than it was.
Okay.
I mean, it
Once,
is a little freaking out just on one side, but I'm ignoring it right now.
Once we set the parking brake, request control for me because you'll do the takeoff.
Okay.
Alright, number 2 EDT looks good. Everything's in the green.
I gotta make sure I have the diagram up too. She's making a bit of noise, but...
Alright, good start number 1, or sorry, good start 2.
Operation
Start
complete. Go ahead and set the parking brake.
brake set.
Disconnecting tow. Stand by.
PTU's barking. Okay, auto brake go to
Yeah.
max.
Go ahead and request control for me. Okay, airplane.
Okay, I'm waiting for the second engine to finish starting.
Yeah. Yeah, EGT looking good. Everything's like. I'm gonna disconnect.
So we're gonna cross the runway here to get to the other side, and then we don't have to cut across. Like,
Tow is disconnected and bypass bin
Two
has been
runways.
removed. Hand signal on the left. We'll see you next time and have fun up there.
okay. I guess you can put the ignition selector back to normal now.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna cut the APU.
Yep. And then let's go ahead and get on taxi.
Yeah, I just did it. Thanks.
And turn-offs, I guess.
Alright,
And let's do a flight control check. Okay.
Flaps 1.
Oh. Yeah, I just lost the flight control page.
What happened?
It said flight controls, and then now it says wheels, so now I need to change the page again manually.
Okay. I just
It's
looked out
because you
window
hit
when
the
I do it.
flap.
Yeah, sorry.
Okay, rudders. Full right. Neutral. Full left. Neutral. Flight stick. Full right. Neutral. Full left. Neutral. Full up. Neutral and full down. Flight control check is complete. Let's clear that out of there.
Alright. Brakes are set. I just armed the speed brakes, so we're good there. And we are good to taxi. We'll just take an immediate right turn here.
Yep. Your screens are pretty dim on your side, and they're pretty bright on my side.
Yeah, I did it. I dimmed them on purpose.
That's fine. Okay, let's get adjusted. Okay, release parking brake, and I'll hold the brakes. Alright. Woo! Okay, I better move before this thing crashes into the ground. It just jumped when I released the parking brake. Let me see if it'll normalize.
Huh. It's weird, dude.
There we go.
Is it good
Crossing
now?
runway. Yeah, now it's fine.
Alright, takeoff config is good. I'm gonna...
Clear left, clear right, and all that jazz.
Yep. This is gonna be a gorgeous departure, man.
Ah, you see the sun shining on everything?
Yeah. It's like golden hour, like the perfect.
It's a little jittery. Like,
Yeah, mine was doing that too. Whoever the slave is, like, that's the one that gets it all, like, crazy.
that sucks. I wonder if there's any fixes for this stuff. I have to do some research.
What's going on, Bert? Been watching Twitch all day. Cross the Pond was crazy good today. So I didn't do Cross the Pond. I don't usually do it. It's just really long and really congested, but it's really cool to get all that traffic on the network, though. Nice, good true test of the audio for VADSIM.
Okay, I got no brakes. Huh.
You don't have brakes?
No.
Do you need me to take control?
I think we're good right now. Let me just do a quick brake check. They're just, yeah, they're like not working. Not very well.
Okay. That's all.
Yeah, when you hit the brake, they flip on and then immediately back off again. Yeah, there's definitely some issues with the smart co-pilot. Well, just as well I don't need brakes on takeoff then, unless we had to abort, which we shouldn't. I don't even think we should have done a flex considering where we are, remember?
So the Toldus wanted me to do like a flex 65. I lowered it 50.
Okay. So isn't that even less power?
No, the lower it is, that means it's closer to the air temperature. So like the higher the flex, the lesser the power. Yeah, you're gonna take it all the way. Yeah, you know where to go, all the way to the end.
What, you don't want to chance it and only use half of the runway?
Yeah. Just go full toga, then to the hell with the D rate.
Yeah, it's weird we didn't have any of these issues last time.
Alright, landing lights on. Wing light on.
Okay, good, because I don't really have any brakes, so... If I just keep... Yeah, we're going for it. Are you ready for takeoff? Because I can't stop.
Yeah, yeah, go ahead. Clear left, clear right, you're good.
I guess if you want, start the clock, otherwise I don't care.
Got it.
Okay. Man, flex 50, runway, SRS, auto thrust is blue.
Yep, everything in the green. 80 knots. These runways are short, man. B1, rotate.
Rotate. Come on. There we go.
Positive rate, you're coming up.
Okay. Beginning the turn.
Yeah, 210.
Yeah, it's a
I don't know
little
why the flight
jittery.
directors are.
Level climb.
You gonna fly this manually? You want autopilot?
Yeah, it's being a little jittery, so you might want to activate the autopilot at this point.
Alright, autopilot's on.
Okay. Oh, where's it going?
Yeah, it's let it. Okay, let me go direct tiller. Hold on.
Okay.
Okay.
Wow. Wow. Looking out the right-hand window with the sun there.
Yeah, I got downtown LA out here to my left. Pay attention here. Flaps clean.
Okay. Yeah, it's definitely not very smooth.
Yeah, mine's perfect. It's just whoever the slave is the one that gets the shit into the stick, I guess.
Now the cockpit lighting looks all cool as well. Let me de-arm the ground spoilers. There we go.
Yeah, sorry, I was looking out the window, not paying attention to the plane. Everything else should be good. I'm gonna turn our nose lights.
Turn the wing light off too.
How do I turn off so we'll keep the landing lights on? Yeah, Bert, so he's on Twitch as well. IFR is his handle. Go check him out.
IFR simulations. Wow. Wow. This looks so good. I don't know if you even know you have the same lighting, but geez.
Yeah, the light looks pretty good on my end.
Because I have the white lighting with the extended stuff as well.
I've got some like Vivid. I've got Vivid Sky, I think is what it's called, and I've got some of the Xvision presets in. I don't have Xvision, but like you can do the presets manually, and I have some of those going. So like my sky textures and everything look really nice. All right, that's 10,000 feet. Lights can come.
Hey! Thanks for the follow, Subert03. Sorry if I butchered that. You said, found you doing great. Okay. Well, thanks for finding me, man. Wow. Ah, it's so good. Yeah, I have the Vesses preset through Xvision.
Yeah. God, this plane performs so well, man. Like everybody else needs to take notes from Tolis and how they handle their plane performance. It's insane how the huge difference it is between the Tolis and everything else. Like everything is so smooth in it. Like the panning, everything. There's no tearing, no stuttering.
Yeah. Stan, okay, well Stan, nice to meet you. What side are you on? Are you on the right or left?
I'm on left seat.
Okay, I'm on the right. Unless I jump on the right, left, so I can look out the window. Oh wow, the sun setting over the ocean right there.
Yeah, it looks really good.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be dark when we get there, I think.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I like the lighting in this. I have the modification on the lighting to the fly factor, but I think it overdoes it, and it ends up looking more like brownish light than anything.
Yeah, FMC has us there at 2:04 UTC, so that's about 50 minutes.
Okay.
So yeah, it'll be dark by the time we get there for sure. Standard altimeter.
Yeah, one thing's for sure, if that BSS sound pack comes out, like, tomorrow, I'll definitely be back on flying this thing.
Yeah, I mean, I'll probably check it out. I don't know, man. The default sounds in this are bad.
I don't know. Once you listen to the BSS and Flight Factor, though, this doesn't sound great. I mean, it's got better.
Yeah.
It's definitely got better, but it's not there.
I've got the BSS for the Flight Factor. Like I said, when it came out, it had some problem. It wasn't perfect, but right now it's in a good place, I think.
This is my favorite time to fly, to take off and fly in. I'll just jump in your seat real quick so I can look out your window. 97 FPS, 92, okay.
And the thing is like the modeling isn't that much, like, it's not, I wouldn't say it's bad in its whole. I don't think the cockpit looks as good as a Flight Factor, but I don't know if that's the reason why the Flight Factor is so heavy frames. Like, there's a lot of stuff going on in the background.
I don't know. I in some aspects think it looks better. I mean, I'm not using the default textures though.
Okay. I know they used to have those ones, but they don't have them on there anymore. That one guy, Matt Designs, they took them down.
Yeah, they come back up again under a different name.
Okay. I'll look for them then. I mean, I think the default textures are decent.
I will say with the modded textures on the Flight Factor, the external lighting when you're taxiing is pretty amazing.
Okay. Man, you play FSX for years, and then you come into something like this, it's a whole other ball game. And
oh yeah.
Microsoft Flight Sim 2020 is going to be even better. My only concern is the airplanes, like how true to life are the jetliner is going to be.
I heard the PMDG stuff is supposedly going to work at some point, which then means the FS Labs Airbus Sirius should work.
Yeah, we'll see. Just, you know how like long it takes to get stuff out. Like, I'm still waiting on the 747 to come out. SSG releases that, I may pick that up. And we're supposed to get the MD-11. Who knows? Who knows when that stuff's going to release?
Well, it's clear skies tonight. I don't see any clouds.
Yeah, visibility's really good.
No turbulence. Then again, I think the turbulence only comes from active sky, if there is turbulence.
Put the seatbelts off.
Window views and the lights reflecting the strobes and navigation lights flashing off the the engine too. I haven't actually looked at your stream. I want to see how your scenery looks. Let me have a peek.
Oh man, dude, the winds in San Francisco are gonna be nuts, man. 20 miles an hour.
Really?
Yeah, it's gonna be. It's almost a direct headwind though, so.
But yeah, found your stream. Your scenery's a little lighter this time, just a bit. But your sky is about the same
haze
color.
layer. Yeah, I've got this haze layer right now. I don't see it on yours, but.
And I don't see any lights on yours right now. Whoa! That's a good wing view.
We're all going to be at cruise for maybe like 40 miles, and then we're going to start down pretty quick.
Yeah, it's taking us up a lot higher than when we came out.
Yeah.
Then again, I manually ended that one. I'm coming out. I didn't going back.
Ortho makes a world of difference, like just compared to default scenery.
Oh yeah.
No, I feel like we're still kind of close on that takeoff though. Like that runway, joke, man. Like you gotta basically go full toga on that thing.
Yeah, that's what I was worried about.
If I wouldn't have derated it farther, like we wouldn't have made it. Like Tolis is out of their mind thinking that a Flex 65 makes it. Because we were almost on the red lights when we started lifting off.
I mean, usually I would have stood on the brakes though, and then increased it and then let it go, but I couldn't stop, so I was like, well, we're just gonna roll it and take off.
I'm gonna request control, by the way, that way I can just have it. Did you get the control request?
I did not get a control request.
You're,
Well, wait a second. Yeah, it says release. Okay, yeah, that's
Yeah,
right.
there you go.
Sorry.
But it says like, I guess you're gonna have to land without brakes then.
It's possible. Just leave the auto brake on, a full auto
Yeah.
land,
Yeah, I guess.
full reverse. FPS. This is why we like Tolus.
Yeah, it just performs better.
I don't, the funny thing is I don't necessarily care about the FPS. I just care about it being smooth.
Yeah, I mean, it's got to be above 30. Like 30 is like the minimum, you know?
Yeah.
Anything below that, and it becomes almost unplayable.
Unless you're in VR, and then the golden is like 27.5, depending on the headset.
Yeah, I just can't get into VR. Can't do it.
It's fun until you realize you're sitting in cruise with a headset on and you're really hot and want to take it off.
Yeah.
Where we are. Okay, I was like, it feels like we're facing like west right now. That's because we are.
Yeah. Rat actually works on this. I've seen it pop out on the 757.
Well, one way to find out, except
Kill the engines, right?
Yeah.
See if it runs. The button, the click spot's on it. I'm not gonna press it, but it comes up like you can use it.
yeah. Like I think like a one engine thing one of these days would be kind of cool where we had an engine failure, like just one.
Yeah, I've never messed with that. I don't really mess with failures. It's doing it like single pilot's taxing enough without having to deal with failures and emergencies and stuff like that.
Yeah, so in a smart co-pilot thing, it could be, interesting, I guess. But yeah, the Airbus, when you lose an engine or any engines, it makes some pretty cool noises and some pretty cool things happen on the screen.
You know what we should do is you should do get the Drzewiecki New York airports and like get the Ortho for like the East Coast.
Yeah.
Like fly out of, if we can ever figure VATSIM out, dude, trying to fly out of like either Boston airspace or New York, man, if it's like busy, it's insane. Like, because like especially LaGuardia, there's no RNAV departures out of LaGuardia really. It's all like vectored, so like ATC has to vector you out because there's like 3 other airports like right on top of that one.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. Especially at a time like this, so when it's dark as well and there's tons of traffic.
At top of descent. So for the arrival, down to 6,000 feet.
Yeah, we're still not even at top of climb yet.
yeah, we got about 40 miles to it at the start, so it's gonna come up pretty quick.
Is I need to get a camera at some point.
Yeah, I feel like it's helped me a little bit. I think it just looks more professional. But there's a lot of streamers that don't use, you know, especially some of the, like black boxes that use one. The guy on Twitch, the Flight Deck Descent, he doesn't use one. I'd like to get like an actual microphone. I think it's my next thing I'm trying to look at. They're not crazy expensive.
I just need to. I need to do it. If I do a camera, I want to make sure it's pretty decent, and I gotta figure out how to block off anything behind me so it doesn't like show like the room.
Yeah, it's had this white wall behind me, but yeah, you can either do a green and do. What's it called? There's the setting in OBS that basically blocks it out, or there's some cameras that actually do it by default. You don't have to have a green screen. But I just have this Logitech 1080p camera. It's like $60. It's the one that most people use. Alright, so I'm just gonna plug 6,000 in here. Push it in once we get close. Yeah, because before I resituated my desk, I used to have the camera facing out towards my room, so there was stuff in the background, but it's not that big of a deal. I guess it just depends on what your setup is.
Yeah, I got a couple of ideas how I could make the setup better. Starting with a new desk. It might be time for a trip to IKEA.
Yeah. Get an L-shaped desk or something.
Yeah, I guess they can custom make them too, like right there and then.
Yeah, I just have 2 desks I bought from Nebraska Furniture Mart. I just put them together basically.
Keep seeing these stars and they look like aircraft in the distance.
Oh, yeah.
Whoa! Weather refresh.
Yeah, I got a lag spike too.
Yeah. already got a little darker too because of the fog that just appeared. So remind me to write up a maintenance report for my brakes don't work. In op. Brakes in op.
Wonder why they weren't working.
I don't know, every time I was hitting them, they were just acting really weird. But they worked on my landing. At least I think. Yeah, otherwise I wouldn't I would have ran over the rampage if that hadn't have been the case.
Right, yeah, you're right, because you did park it. Huh. I don't know. Oh, you know, my overlay is wrong.
Yeah, we're back along the coast. You already entered destination data, right? You just did that.
Yeah, not yet. I'll wait till we start descending. Yeah, I'm gonna pull the destination here in just a sec. I'm gonna pull it over here. I'm gonna start us down. Seatbelts on.
Okay.
Alright, let's see. Destination. Perfect. Temperature 16 degrees Celsius. Winds 290 at 20. I get the landing with the 20 mile an hour winds.
Oh, joy.
Yeah. Decision height should be 200. All right.
Do you think I might have a little bit of turbulence?
Yeah, I'm getting up a little bit.
Not as cool as Active Sky's turbulence, but still turbulence nonetheless.
Yeah, I have XP realistic, so I get turbulence through that.
I have the Real Vision plugin running for like touchdown effects and stuff.
Yeah, there's that, and then whenever there's like a turn, your head turn. It's a nice little immersion tool. Neil Haddad, thanks for following. Appreciate it. And welcome to the channel. Oh, it says I don't have control. That's weird. I requested it again. Okay, there it goes. That was weird.
Yeah, my box said only said the word quit on it, and now it says request or quit.
Okay. I hit request and it gave it to me right away, so I don't know what happened. It must be glitching.
Doing it over the wing view, watching the sun glistening off the ocean.
I'm gonna mess with the throttles for a second, because my throttles are idle on my thing, so it's probably gonna disconnect the autopilot here. What do I do? No.
No, it just speeded up.
No, sorry, I put it in flex instead of climb, or yeah, climb mode. Some scenery here or something. Oh, no. Okay. That scared me, dude. Whenever like it loads in and it like
freezes on you.
I assume it's gonna crash. Yeah. It's like trying to load. Is that you flipping that switch?
Nope.
You hear it?
Yep.
Oh, that's weird. Which one is doing it? I think it's one of the nav switches.
Yeah, there's definitely some weird bugs.
Curious how if they're gonna have shared cockpit in when Microsoft comes out with theirs.
I'm sure they'll, well, I don't know if they'll do it themselves, but I'm sure some developer will probably add it.
Dude, which knob is that that's doing that?
I don't know, I'm looking outside.
I'm looking at the knobs, it doesn't do it.
And then I'm sitting on your side for a second.
It's not even the MCP panel.
You sure it's not the throttles?
Oh, it is a little janky, isn't it?
Yeah, I keep seeing something appear on the one of the PFDs under where it says thrust descent.
See if that works now. Yeah, my throttle quadrant, this Satec quadrant is not very good, honestly. But it's funny because like all the throttles, like they're all for left, like to use with your left hand, and you have to use your joystick with your right hand, which
I know is backwards.
I don't like doing it because like if you're in the captain's seat, then it's the opposite. So I don't understand why they're all like that. At least the VNAV is behaving.
Yeah.
Wow, it just got really dark on my screen, like really dark.
Yeah, sun's almost gone. That ocean though looks amazing.
Yeah.
So this is cool. We are gonna cross over the water here.
Yeah,
between Salinas and Santa Cruz. Oakland would be good, another good airport too.
yeah, it's also San Jose. I don't think there's scenery for it though. Looks really good out the left window. That's like the sun's just barely peeking, but it's got a nice reflection on it.
Oh yeah, that was super good. Why can't I explain just saying include this by default? I mean, this is what P3D water looks like by default. In fact, I go to say this is a little better. Hey man, thanks for the follow. Email? Again, sorry if I butchered your name. Just for the record, I can't pronounce anybody's names. Unless it's something really simple.
It's 2975 on the altimeter. Yep.
Yeah, okay, I'm gonna get back inside. Stop looking out of the window.
No, we're fine. I just had to mess with the altimeter. I already got the deal pre-programmed, so it should be
Okay.
be in good shape.
What auto brake setting do you want? There's a pretty big runway, so low would be good.
Yeah, just do low. Should be fun.
Okay, auto brake
That's
low
what
is
I'm not worried
set.
about. That's a pipsqueak runway like Burbank.
Yeah, I keep staring out of your window. Oh man, you got the best view right now.
Yeah.
Thanks, man. Yeah, I agree. The scenery is amazing. I was about to say, yeah, I think it's pretty realistic. I could just keep staring at this. And then I look on the other side, and it's just, completely dark already.
It's like,
all
it's
the
like dark,
night
yeah.
lighting.
Few lights, yeah.
Let me adjust my PFD a little. My ND, I guess.
What's really cool about Ortho too is like the beach lines. Like you can see like actually like the sand and everything. Like you don't get that with default. It's just like cut out.
I know.
Instead of it actually.
That's why
like,
I'm excited to go to Florida, because they also include the watercoloring too.
Yeah.
So from the line from the deeper water, I mean, if you look, I'm looking out the window now and I can see the sand. It's darker, but I can see it still. This is like the perfect shot. Like it's half, you can see out to the ocean, then I can see the roads with all the traffic below.
Yeah. So I was looking at a second ago. All the little airports down there, like the small runways.
Yeah.
Alright. Just about there. About 40 miles or so.
And you can see it's hilly terrain too where we are. If you look at like the lighting and stuff and the directions it's going.
Yeah. Dude, just hit something.
Yeah, whoa, I get a bit
wind
of
or
weirdness
something.
there. Yeah.
Yeah, we're loading something right. Same.
Yeah, I agree.
It's like lights. It's like pitch black out now.
Yeah, I can just barely see the light in the distance. Do you think we'll see the Golden Gate Bridge and all that stuff?
It's gonna be, yeah, probably not. Unless it's lit up, I don't know if we're gonna see it or not. So I haven't flown San Francisco at night before, so I have no idea what the, because that Mr. X package comes with like downtown scenery and all that, like the Golden Gate Bridge. So I'm assuming, because it's him, that there's gonna be some decent night lighting, but I have no idea.
Let's see if I can, I see a bridge, it's not the one we want, that's the Oakland Bridge.
Yeah, I want to say it's on the other side of the airport. I don't know if we're gonna see it.
That sun's still hanging on out there, ever so slightly.
Yeah.
For me,
Just
anyway,
barely.
just teeny bit. I'm like really hungry too.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab some food. I'm gonna jump on Call of Duty here. But it just came out this weekend.
I don't know, I may do another flight. I don't know yet. Yeah, now it's like pitch black for me. The road vehicles look so cool. And the reflection of the landing lights on the wing too, on the engine cowling is really cool.
It's really good. Alright, so 6,000 feet. Keep an eye on our speed here. Go ahead and give me a notch of flaps if you don't mind.
Okay. Flaps 1. Should drop it to 180 knots by itself, which it is.
Yeah, it's taking us to our VREF speed. I don't want to go that slow. Yeah, I'm gonna do speed manually. If it would let me. Thank you. I'm gonna keep us at 170 knots for now.
Well, I'm definitely looking at a bridge there crossing with traffic on it. That looks really, really cool. You look out of my side, you'll see it.
There it is, the airport there. We need to be descending. Why aren't we descending? Oh shit, I didn't take it. It's my fault. I didn't take it back down. I
Alright, pull out the speed brake to get it to go down faster then.
Yeah, I got it. That is 100,000% my fault. I was running with the diamonds while it was showing us so high.
We should be able to catch up.
Yeah, we'll be fine. I'm just gonna set 1,800 feet. Give me flaps 3. Or 2, actually.
Flaps 2. Yeah, I think isn't the Golden Gate over there? There it is in the distance. We just came in from the other direction.
I'm gonna arm the localizer. Okay, pick that up right away.
Oh yeah.
I've got the runway in sight. I'm gonna arm approach.
Yeah, I was like, you're still pretty high, but it's coming
high.
down.
We'll be fine. Gear down.
Gear down. And we're still at flaps 3 right now as well.
Yeah, go flaps full. I just,
Well,
I
yeah,
just put the
flaps.
VREF speed.
Sorry, we were at flaps 2, not flaps 3.
Yeah, okay, that's fine.
Do you want me to go to flaps full?
Wait till it dips to about 150 and then go flaps full.
Okay.
Oh, come on, glide slope.
She's like moving up and down for me.
Yeah, that's what it's doing too. Go ahead, go flaps full.
Flaps full.
Give it the drag it wants. Yeah, it's like bobbing up and down. The diamond's moving up though. Three white, one red. All right, landing checklist. 3 gear down, 3 green, auto brake low, speed brake. I still have it out. Speed brake is armed. Flaps are full.
Cabin check. Cabin alerted.
All right, stable approach. We're on glide slope now.
Great. One more quick.
Glad I noticed it when I did, because I was like,
why?
why aren't we descending? Like, I don't understand why the plane's not descending, and I didn't program it in. I didn't tell it to descend.
Wow, it's such a beautiful approach too. All that traffic out on the left-hand side.
Yeah, you can see those lights shining off in the distance. Like, if you look out your right window, like at your 2 o'clock,
Yeah.
like all those like radio towers.
Yeah, I see the Golden Gate too. I think that's where
My
that
airplane.
is. Your aircraft?
Yep.
I didn't hear the autopilot disconnect, but it is disconnected.
Yeah, it's like it's a little
Share
buggy.
cockpit. It's probably like the
Tell me
first
that.
only time I can look out of the window.
I think something's wrong with my joystick. It's like,
Are you gonna be able to complete the landing, or?
yeah, no, it's good. I need to recalibrate it. I think it's just not calibrated properly.
500.
500 feet checked. All right, we're back on glide slope now.
400.
Land green.
Above. 300.
Glide slope.
I've got 2 white, 2 red, bro. I don't know why you're telling me glide slope.
It's because it doesn't match what the computer says. Just
Landing.
ignore it. I'll explain that later. But there's a video about it.
100.
You're not doing anything wrong.
50. 40. Breathe on. Breathe jet.
Nope. Reverse green. Still reverses.
Once you clean everything up.
Yeah, I stowed your reverses.
I'm just gonna exit right here.
You're still in full reverse. Let me try that again. There we go.
No, shouldn't be.
There you go. Now you're good. My bad. I think it's because I stowed them and then you went to stow them at the same time.
Yeah, I got my throttle quadrant. I have little switches that I hit for the.
We're back in reverse.
That's weird. It's because my thing's not calibrated properly. That's why I have no idea what Delta Park. So I'm just gonna find an open gate.
Okay, we need to turn on the brake fan. Brakes are hot. Auto brake.
Yeah, the
come
brakes
off.
are always hot. I'm just gonna take this gate that's literally right here in front of me.
Okay, strobe's already off. I can't even see those lights right now. with the Americans and the Virgins, and I'm Alaska, so yeah.
Yeah, Alaska is Virgin now, so.
Boom. There you go.
There we go. Okay. Parking brake. Engines off.
Hey, whoa.
We didn't start the APU. Whoops.
Quick, ground power.
Yeah, I put ground power on. Yeah. Whoops, daisy.
Is the ground power on?
I gotta go through the menu and hook the GPU up. Hold on.
Oh look, the PTU is barking at us. I wonder why. There we go. Well, it died anyway, so yeah.
Yeah, it's fine.
I don't know what our time was on that flight, but well, we're here.
It's off. Yep. Taxi light. It's off. Nav number 1. Wing light off. Beacon light off. Goes off. I think you got all that already.
All right.
Not too bad, man. Not too bad. Just a few little glitches with Smart Copilot, but
the departure and that approach, though. I mean, oh my gosh, it was beautiful.
yeah, that second flight I think was a little bit better. Yeah, just the scenery.
Yeah.
Worked out really well. I'm gonna go ahead and disconnect Smart Copilot.
Alright. Well, I'm hungry. We've been streaming now for 3 hours and 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Plus the other hour we spent messing around with everything, so I'm out of here. I'm gonna go get some food and
Just gonna look at the landing real quick.
Yeah, I'm curious about that too, actually.
Came in freaking hot though, man. It's funny on the replay, the doors open still.
Oh, it is?
Yeah, like if you open the doors, like it shows it in the replay. It's kind of dumb.
It's so damn loud. Hold on. Let me pause that. I want to look from the runway. External runway.
Yeah, it's not that good of a landing, honestly. I landed way too early. Like I was a little low. I think the PAPI lights are wrong though, because I was showing 2 right, 2 red, but my little diamond was. So I don't know.
I don't know. What I've heard though is actually, hold on. It's super loud. One sec. Yeah, I suck at trying to do those playback views.
Man, I'm going to jump off here, so.
Yeah, so what I was trying to say though is the PAPI lights, they can be a disagree. If you look at the chart, it might say something about VASI disagree or something like that. It's what it's telling you is the VASI lights don't match what the aircraft is telling you, and you pick one or the other.
I did that one fully visual. I was just looking at the PAPI lights the whole
which
time,
is why
and
the aircraft screamed at you.
callouts.
It's not necessarily that either of them are bad. But yeah, that's why.
Huh.
So that's what I've heard anyway. But yeah, there's a video out there on it actually, by V1, that guy that I sent you before. He's got a video on that.
Okay. Cool.
Alrighty. Cool.
And then we'll get flying. Yeah, we'll have to do it again this week. I'll
yeah, absolutely.
jump back on this week and do another couple.
Alrighty. Have a good one.
Okay, man. See ya.
Alright, thanks. Bye.